Hello everybody, today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at houses on Zillow, and not just any houses, none of these normal houses that are on your screen right now. We are going to be looking at $1,000,000 mansions, like millions of dollars, with crazy things like indoor pools, indoor basketball courts, friggin' indoor golf simulators, everything you can think of. You know what, let's go to Colorado and see the type of mansions they have in Colorado. So I'm going to click on Colorado, which is going to filter it, and so only Colorado houses, and then we're gonna do the filter up here, and we are going to say has to be minimum 5,000 square feet. And that's gonna get us some really expensive looking houses right off the bat. I see 11 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms. I feel like that's where we're gonna start. 15,000 square feet, built in 2014. Let's take a look at this on the map. Where is this place? It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's kind of off of in the mountains in Denver, or by Denver. Let's look at it in street view. Wow, that is something. This is just off this road here. Imagine you're driving by and you just look at this crap. So we got 40 pictures to look through. This looks like it's gonna be like a little living room area. This is the front of the house. Nothing super special for a $68 million home, but it's right on the mountain, which is really cool. This is another view of like the entrance living room area. Here's another view. There's a fireplace. You got an outdoor patio, but I imagine it's probably really cold. Got a hot tub. Got maybe a pool. I don't know if that's another hot tub or another pool, but you can see some roofs, so you're by other houses, which is interesting. Look at one of the bedrooms. Pretty standard. I mean, kind of looks like almost like a resort bedroom. Here's another look at the outdoor patio. Look at the mountains. Here's an overtop view of the house. Mountain over there. You got the pools right there, and then you got a lot of floors here. There's another look at the front. So look at the area. The house is down here. Another look at the living room area. Another look at the living room area. There's no television, which is concerning in my opinion, but it's alright. I think this is by the patio. Here we go. Dining room. I like that material that the table is made of. That's very interesting. Also, the chairs are nice. As you can see, it's better to give us a look at the kitchen, please. Nice. Okay. You could be cooking over here and you just have a view of the mountain and all these like houses over here. Nice little countertop, cutting board. Here's another patio area. Got a big round table here. This is when it's nicer out, and that's a really beautiful view. Just look up in the corner right there. This looks like a study, kind of. I don't know why that book says Louis Vuitton. Interesting. That's a little bit of a bedroom. Might be the same one as earlier, but you do have a television up in this corner, which is very great. You got a bathroom here. I assume this is like a closet, maybe. There's a shower. Nice little sink counter type thing, and there's a makeup chair too, which is really nice. Huge mirror, by the way, absolutely massive. Got another bedroom, nice patio. There's a little, I want to say that's like a spa chair, but it's definitely just like a weirdly shaped chair. It's TV with a fireplace as well. Here's another look at another patio, looking at the mountains over there. Here's a hot tub or pool or whatever this is. That's an interesting view of this pool area, patio kind of thing. There's a living room again from a different angle. This place is kind of chill, but look at those stairs. It's so fancy. Another look at the, this is the dining room over there, and then this is the chill kind of living room-ish area. Another look at the living room, patio. I guess that's the kitchen. This is a chill, another living room. Got some animal heads on the wall. Hallway there. Another look at another bedroom. I think this is the same one as earlier, though. Here's another bathroom. I assume this is a different one. Got a bathtub, got a nice counter. Ooh, we got a movie theater room. Huge TV, and we got two levels. You got a couch down here, and then you got a couch and a huge TV to watch movies. Nice, ooh, little weight room. I like this. We got a bench. You got a punching bag. You got elliptical bikes. Whatever that is, I can't really see it. Woo! So we got like a nice little spa area, a mini pool with some waterfalls. Nice brick walls around here, whatever that is. Some stone. Nice looking hidden closet too. Wowza. Another look at the pool and hot tub. Ooh, a nice little open area. Too bad it's a hill though, so you couldn't like throw the football around. Another look at the front. Another overtop view. And yeah, that was a pretty nice house. Okay, this one is, it looks cool, but It's like a jungle themed house. 5 beds, 5 baths, 8,000 square feet. Let's take a look. So we got a pool here. It's got like a nice wildlife theme here to it. Ooh, nice kitchen. And it's like a, it's I don't know what you call this, but it's interesting. You got a TV over there. Wow, this is a very vegetated home here. Lots of plants, like a leaf themed fan up there. Nice little skylight, tiny skylight. Got a desk right there. Nice flooring. Chill living room. Is this the same pool, I assume? Another look at the pool. Ooh, a really cool looking bathroom or bedroom. This is the master bedroom, I assume. Got like a gate here to go in. Looks like a closet over there with a mirror. And is that overlooking a pool? I'm not sure, but some nice things in this bedroom. Interesting. You got like steps that also work as like a seating area around this fireplace. I assume that is, unless it's like an oven, but more just vegetation everywhere. Nice big window here. Interesting. This is like an indoor pool. Again, more vegetation. You got a nice little like river theme with the rocks and everything, or like stream. Got a living room. Got some beanbag chairs. Nice. Always gotta love beanbag chairs. The fan design again. Bricks on the fireplace. And there's a patio out there with a ginormous grill. That's huge. Another look at the indoor pool. Is that an indoor pool? Is that just like a tiny little splash pad type thing? Nonetheless, pretty cool. I could never afford one of those in my house. Another look at the living room with the beanbags, patio over there. By the kitchen and the walk down over here, as well as the living room right there. That TV is really interesting. If I were them, I would install a better TV. That's just me though. It is on a corner, so it is kind of weird, but like, yeah, and it's kind of tiny. Like if you're sitting all the way from over here on the beanbag, you're not gonna see that well. Excuse me. No, wait, there's a lot of skylights there too. And we got another look at the kitchen. Another look at the kitchen. Got some counters. I'm pretty sure I have these exact stools in my house. I'm not gonna lie. They're similar looking ones. Another look at the kitchen. Wait, is this the same kitchen? Yeah, same kitchen. Another look at the pool. I assume that's the same one as earlier. Another bedroom. Unless this is the same one with a different. That's such a weird thing though. Like, what is the point of that right there? They did all that. Maybe there's a bed there. I don't know. Another look at a bedroom. There's 3 TVs here. You got a mini TV, a big TV, and another mini TV. I don't think you need these unless there are beds in these like little gated areas. Maybe all 3 of you guys could watch a different show. Nope, it is just water. It's just, you have 2 like water decorated areas in your home, and these steps go up to where? I don't know. There's a bathroom here, beautiful looking sinks, and the countertops are nice. Interesting shower. It's got like a zebra kind of pattern it reminds me of, but it's really cool. Whoa, that's a huge gym. That's bigger than the mansion type thing we looked at before. From what I can tell, that you've got about everything in here, so that's very interesting. Yeah, free weights, like curling bars or whatever you call them. There's adjustable benches in about every single corner. Another look. This is a huge bathroom. I thought that was like this whole thing was a giant shower at first. I was about to be like, whoa. Another look at that. Another look at it. I think it is a huge shower. Why are there 3 knobs for 2 shower heads? This is weird. Guest bedroom, I presume. Got a nice cabinet here with a television. Nice purple bed. Interesting. Another bedroom. Ginormous mirror on the back wall. Got some side tables, a patio right here with an interesting looking sliding door. It looks at a TV as well with a sound system, I assume that is. A hot tub out there, I see. Jeez. This is a room. An empty room with some chairs, and there's a giant mirror wall. You could probably turn this into an office if you wanted to. Or even like a yoga room. Got some dining tables over here. Got another guest bedroom. Television, fireplace. Nice little standard bathroom. Nothing too fancy, but a bathroom's a bathroom. Another look at there. Towel room, I assume. Probably part of the laundry room. Nice look at this area of the house. Alright, the backyard. Now this looks nice. You got a fire little pit here. You got some chairs around it. I assume the patio is just up there and over there. Nice backyard space. So you could actually throw the ball around here if this is your land. It is your land. Holy crap, it goes all the way from there to like out here. You could do so much of this space, and you got a little thing there. So I skipped that one. Another look at it all. And wow. So a pretty nice house there. That's pretty interesting. For 1.7 million, that's a lot for 1.7 million. I mean, you have all the decorated master bedroom. There's like lots of cool materials in there. You know, you got a hot tub, an indoor pool, by the way. So to be honest, like that's probably worth the money. Trying to find like another crazy one. 10 bathrooms, 10 bedrooms, 24 million. I think we should look at this one next because I'm really intrigued by this like ginormous outdoor pool. State-of-the-art theater, gated drive, stone, nature-inspired swimming pool, decks, patios, floor-to-ceiling glass. Wow. An elevator, a sauna, a steam shower. It's a really interesting place. This place was built. When was it built? Does it say? Built in 2001. 13,000, pretty much 14,000 square feet. Yeah, let's take a look. It's got a lot of pictures. Okay, we've got ourselves an overview in this. We got a big garage here. Just a lot of rooms, as you can tell. I'm excited to see this little chill room. And then there's a giant pool, and it's nature inspired, bro. Imagine having your birthday party here. Overview, and this is in the mountains as well. I wonder how close this one is to the other one. Alright, another look at the pool here. Got some tables and chairs to chill. Giant pool. Huge room here. I don't know what you call this. Maybe this is a Four Seasons room, or maybe this is just the living room. I don't know. But you got a lot of chairs, a lot of a statue, a fancy painting on the wall. This is crazy. More statues, more chairs. I think this is the living room. There's just a nice painting, a fireplace that goes both ways. So it's in that room and in this room. Interesting. Kitchen. Wow, that's a great view. You got some compartments down here. Nice countertop. And the nice, pretty nice windows. But the only thing I complain about is like the wood. The wood down here I don't like, but I like this wood. If this is wood, I don't even know. I can't tell the material from looking at it, but you got some candles on like a nice kitchen chandelier type thing. I see another living room over there. That might be a TV. Here's another living room. Yeah, this is one I was looking at. This is next to the pool. Got a painting of, I think that's Abraham Lincoln. I can't really tell. And then if you like the modern living room, you got a TV there. I feel bad for whoever's sitting in this chair because they have to like crack their necks to look at it. But another look at this room, and this is connected to a billiards room. Oh my goodness. And there's a nice little 2-floor area here. This is great. Okay, we got a bar here next to the billiards table. I mean, this is just great. You can tell you got a little mini fridge down there. A lot of some wine glasses. Nice decorations. I like this. I like this a lot. This looks like the wine cellar, or wine room, or whatever you call it. Got some mini fridges here. Got a nice little shelves displaying all the wine bottles. Got a bedroom here. I don't think this is a master bedroom because I feel like the master bedroom for this house is going to be gigantic. But that's a great view. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks out onto like the cityscape. Got a fireplace here, a TV off to the side, some chairs, decent sized bed. Now this is a fire pit, little patio area, little table here with some chairs. There's a lot of vegetation around, which I like. Nice waterfall here. Very good decoration. Some grass here, some rocks, vegetation everywhere. This is a look at the pool from nighttime. Look at this living room over here and the outdoor bar I see. So that's very nice as well. An overhead look, another overhead look, another overhead look. There's a garage down there, a very big garage. Another overhead look. Now this is the huge garage. I wonder how many cars you could fit in here without... Well, you'd have to like cram them in, but well, you could probably fit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even know. You got a bike over here. You got some counters over here if you want to do some work in your garage. I wonder what's in here though. That's what makes me curious. There's just more garage space. Okay, so you can fit a shit ton of cars in this garage. Another look at the pool. Another look at the pool. Oh, so there's a little pond, a mini pond on the property. There's a stream leading to it. There's rocks everywhere. Another look at the outdoor poolside area. Another look at the pool. There's a fire pit here. Some chairs, some seating around it. Lots of vegetation as always. This looks out on the mountains. Some chairs. Another look at the kitchen. I believe this is the same one. Yep. Nice kitchen. Another look at the kitchen. You got a little counter here where you can pop a squat and eat some grub. Another look at the kitchen. This is a living room. I'm not sure if we've seen it yet, but this one actually has a TV in like a proper place. And you got a little table there. Dining room. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. You got the red and black like checkered the red and black checkered like design. It's on the table, it's on the chairs, it's on the curtains. It's great. And the walls are painted red, which I like a lot. Another patio area, one of the many places outside where you can just chill. This might be a laundry room. I'm not 100% sure. It's either like a mini kitchen or a laundry room. Here's the freaking inside the house elevator, which is insane, but there's a mirror on there too. There's another bedroom. This one looks way better than the other one, but it's got a dresser with a mirror, AC up there, fireplace, bedside tables. This is on the bottom floor because there's a walkout onto the ginormous outdoor area. You got the bedroom for that bathroom for that bedroom, I believe. Yeah, that's in here. Bath, mirror, sink with a really long counter for some reason. The bath has a window on it with some curtains as well, which is nice. There's a look at another bedroom, and then there's a... Not even really sure what this place is. Could be like an office space, I guess. That's the bedroom next to that empty room. Another bathroom, and really nice looking shower, honestly. 2 sinks, a bath as well with windows. There's another look at the bath. Here's just a lounge area with some windows there. Some nice red chairs. Got a bed here with a bear watching you sleep. Bedside table, a bathroom there. Here's that bathroom, I believe. I do think that's the bathroom. There's this bathroom. Another look at the pool, table, room area. Another look at the indoor bar, wine place. Another look at a bathroom. Laundry room, here it is. You got a washing machine, drying machine, I think. Maybe, I don't know. There's that 2 washing machines. I don't know, we got a sink there, a nice mirror looking out, or a window looking out. There's a tree obstructing the view, which kind of sucks. Another bedroom, there's like a really long cuck chair there. Just kidding. Bedside tables. We got a bathroom here. Interesting. Okay, there's a shuffleboard table. This was not shown to us before. A shuffleboard table kind of over by the wine, or the bar area. You got a weird looking painting there. I don't know what that is. You got a nice relaxing chair if you don't want to play shuffleboard. A really tiny gym compared to the last house that was only like $1 million. This one has just a nice, what is that? I can't even tell. Well, you got some dumbbells, you got some cardio stuff. It's pretty lackluster unless there's another gym here. Coat racks next to this giant staircase, which is that a window or is that outside? I don't know. Bathroom. You have a hotel phone for whatever reason. Sauna, I assume. Really nice looking sauna. You could fit like a whole football team in here. Office space. They already got a computer in there for you. Really nice. Another bathroom, probably the master bathroom if we're being real. Huge shower, huge bath, a lot of space in here. Another look at the shower that has 3 knobs for some reason. Another look at a bathroom. I'm not sure which one this might be. Probably the one, I don't know. It's probably connected to something. A bedroom with a bunk bed and a normal bed in here. So you could fit 3 children in this bedroom. 4 if you wanted to make them sleep together, but that's a little bit strange. You got some nice beds in here. Movie theater room. This is what I'm talking about. This is a big projector screen. Got some nice leather couches here. I think that's leather. I can't tell. I don't know materials. Nice walls, like wall stone decorations. Got like a giant pillar up here though. It's a little strange. The bunk bed in another room. Interesting. Not sure what the point of this room is. It's another like miniature living room. I mean, bro, I would get lost in this house so easily. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, I wouldn't know where I was. Another bunk bed bedroom. Another bunk bed bedroom. This might be the same one as earlier, though. Has a little walkway out to the outdoor area. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what this thing is. It looks really intimidating, though. I don't know why this room is here. Nice little outdoor walkway. That's beautiful, especially because it's on the property. Another look at the pool. Another look at the pool. Another look at the fireplace in the pool. Another pool look. Another bar look. And here's the designs. 4 floors. So that was a hell of a house. I really like that one. It's probably the best one so far. I think we should look at one last house. No, look at this last $75 million one. It's not got that many photos. Is it only outdoor stuff? Yeah, this one's not got enough photos for us to observe it fully. This one was only 24, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, why don't we look at this Breckenridge one? How many photos it got? 50, that's good. Sorry, 8 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, 8,000 square feet. Ski in, ski out home. I don't know if it has like really nice things like you know, not sure if it has like an indoor movie theater, if it has an indoor pool, anything like that. I don't really know what you expect from a house in Colorado though, because it's usually cold there. So let's just take a look. Wait, what year is this built? 2015. So this has to be nice, right? Nice view of the outside. This doesn't look like a huge house. I don't know why it would be so expensive. Solar panels, a skylight there. Big garage. There's a look at the front. There's a look at the skiing area. I wonder if this is on the property. Like, can you just ski on this house? Maybe this is like a neighborhood skiing hill mountain thing. There's a look at the side. Not sure what this room is here. Maybe a lounge room. That's the living room. A lot of chairs, a lot of seating options. That should be a TV, I think. And a painting there, fireplace. Really nice view too of like other mountains and stuff. Here's a dining room, I believe. That's probably the kitchen then. And then we got a nice painting here. Nice looking table. And there's a better look at the kitchen, a better look at the dining area. Better look at the living room and the kind of the kitchen. There's a room there. That's probably the one I was looking at before. Better look at the living room. Living room. Living room again. Living room again. Okay, wow. So there's an upstairs right there. This living room looks out onto like everything else, you know. Better look at the kitchen. Nice counters. Sink over there, oven, some nice overhead lighting. I like that. Some cabinets and just a singular sink for this whole kitchen is interesting to me. Counters. You got a stovetop, toaster, blender, coffee maker. This house is very close to the other homes, I've noticed. You have a table here. Interesting. This is like a neat little compact table there. Better look at the dining room. This fur seat thing is pretty interesting. Don't know if I want to sit there and eat, but here's a look at maybe a mini living room. I'm not sure. The lounge room. It's got a TV here, fireplace underneath. Two tiny little chairs. Here's a nice bedroom. You got a really cool looking rug. Probably really comfortable. Giant bed. And then there's probably a TV up there. Here's a fireplace. And a good view out onto like the snowy mountain. Yeah, there's a view. Here's probably the bathroom near that bedroom. You got a bathtub, dual sinks with reflecting mirrors. That's got to be weird as hell to look into. But, yeah. Good view out the bathtub window. Is that the same bathroom? I think that's the same bathroom. There's the bedroom. Yep, there's a TV up there. Big dual shower. This is like a dual room, bro. Wash your hands at the same time. Shower at the same time in the same shower. Here's a little patio area. Fireplace there. A little swinging chair. Some tables. A green themed bedroom. You got a green bedside lamp, another green bedside lamp, and some green sheets, or a green like thingy there, and a green part of the bed. I don't know what these bed things are called. Got a bathroom that's probably connected to that bedroom. Got a nice shower, a sink, and a toilet. Unfortunately, this is a bathroom for one because there's not two shower heads in the shower, and there's not two sinks in the sink counter area. Nice mirror there. What door probably leads outside. I don't know why it's white though. And a decent view out that window. Another look at the bathroom. Here's a different bedroom. You got like a window thing right there, like where you can sit. A little cabinet, dresser thing there. and a bed here. 2 windows, so you can look at both of them. Decent view. Here's the bathroom for that one. Shower there, toilet there, sink here. Wonder if they give us a better look at the shower. Nope, they don't. But there's a hot tub. I'm liking that. There's the patio from earlier. Very tiny patio, but maybe there's other ones. Fireplace, some chairs, but I like that hot tub. That's a good thing. Whew, my gosh. Huge basement. At least I think this is the basement. You have the, this is part of it. I don't know. This might be upstairs, so I'm not sure what this is, but it's a huge open area. You got yourself a couch in the living room right there. A chair right in the middle of the room, or a table right in the middle of the room for some reason. Little hockey game here. And then you got, that's a pinball machine. Then you got a ping pong table. And a huge Breckenridge painting there. I like Breckenridge a lot. I think that's a, like a little computer thermostat. Like a really advanced one. Better look at the living room. Fireplace, no television, but some nice windows. A little bar here. I assume that's in the basement area as well. Yeah, that was the basement. Better look at the side of the house. By the hot tub, you have it's probably a spa over there, right? Nice. Ooh. So you got 1, 2, I assume there's bunk beds on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus beds in here, plus with this, which is could be used as a bed. So like 6 or 7 beds in this room. Pretty interesting. Just kind of cramming together beds. We got a license plate wall in the bathroom with dual sinks. Fortunately, no dual shower though. Huge mirror, but this license plate wall is very cool. Did they have another one of those cramming rooms, bro? Like there's 4 more beds in here. They're just like shoving beds together. There's a guest bedroom here, little cook chair in the corner, of course. Dual sinks is back, bro. Dual sinks here. Big shower, unfortunately, doesn't look like it's dual. A little view of the skiing area. I'm pretty sure you get access to with this home. Look at the side of the house, and there's a look at the front of the house. So, very cool house there. I like that one. Personally, I think the one we did before this one was the best one, but you know, I can't even hate on this. It's smaller, much smaller, 0.7 acres, but it's still just very, very cool. From street view, this looks like an old ass picture. It's like a ski resort house. It's very interesting. If I zoom out, where is this like in relative to Breckenridge? Wow, it's like right off Breckenridge. I've probably passed by this house before in my life. Like I've probably been around it. I don't know if I've seen it, but it's very cool. That's very, very cool. And all these houses by it are almost equally as expensive. They're getting there. This guy's got the most expensive in the area, I think. Yeah, everyone else is just a few mil. This guy's 20 mil. Which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap us up. Thank you for enjoying these big ass houses that we will never be able to buy with me. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.